Good morning, clanmates. It's Space Cubic Snub with another week in review. And unfortunately, if you were looking for the week in review last week, I had a horrible sore throat. I couldn't go more than 3 words without starting to cough. So this is kind of like a 2 week in review. It is September 22nd. All right, so where are we at here? A couple of, I have a little bit different format that I'm doing here. So it's going to hopefully make these videos a little bit quicker and shorter. So clan rating, we are currently sitting at 86. 2 weeks ago we were at 95, so that's quite nice to have happen. As far as new people, we got Tainted Miracle has been accepted and Shooting Blanks has been accepted. What was this new position thing? I think that was in the week that I missed. So welcome to those two guys. If you see them around in TeamSpeak, say hey, say welcome, all that kind of stuff. Win rates in the last 28 days. So Glowworm, CYZ, and Jafter. Did I play with Jafter last night? I played with Jafter last night. So that's cool that Za is no longer on that list. Clearly someone reported him, and that's kind of funny actually. We're going to look at what what rating he is later. All right, win 8. Win 8 is Northern Lion, Edwards, Spartan, BC, Za. So he's just switched from win rate to win 8. Is that? Yeah, so yeah, good on those guys for having into the 2000 numbers. Stronghold. So what happened in this week or this past 2 week is the military school and the tank drome. What the heck is a tank drome? I don't even this thing. What does this thing do? Oh, it gives us combat experience boosters. Military school is obviously free XP. I like this one because we all could use free XP. It's nice to have. So those two buildings got upgraded by all of our hard work. Global map. So currently the global map is frozen. It's too bad I didn't do one on the last week because we could have sort of had a little bit more information as to where we had left off. But specifically, the clan rating is 863. Last 2 weeks ago, it was 880, so that went up nicely. We were ranked 78. I'm not 100% sure exactly where we ended on the end of the campaign. And gold, we had 2378 last time. Now we have 1969. That's not exactly the same thing as the treasury. So hold on a second here. I want to. Okay, so we're at. That's the number I actually wanted. Sorry, we're gonna do some editing. You can hear me clicking. It's very embarrassing. I might edit this out. That might more sense. All right, so that's what we got for gold, EO rating, and obviously the map is frozen, so there's not really a whole lot of data here to give you guys progress on. All right, skirmishes. So let's start off with win rate. So we averaged 42.5% in the past 7 days. We were actually 29% last week or 2 weeks ago, so that is a huge bump up. 29 was kind of, sucky. Average number of battles was 6. Last 2 weeks ago it was only 4, so that's a little bit nicer. And active players this time is 20, whereas last time it was 23, so not that much of a difference. And shout outs to Shooting Blanks, Plausible, Hayward, Za, Preach, Cyberus, Jamie. Obviously those are all guys that played 5 games together and got a 60% win rate. That's pretty sweet. But continuing, even Jafter and Hellbells at and Sortek and Starbright all above 50%, and that's kind of as long I like to highlight the things that are above 50%. So good on all of those guys. for doing that. And most active players, Sortek BC, well, kind of obvious. So Jafter, Hellbell, Stamina, Shooting, right? All of these guys with a couple games. I know we aren't playing that many tier 8 skirmishes, and I get that. This is advances. So advances, we have a 46% win rate this week. Last 2 weeks ago it was 57. So this is a bit of a drop in advances. We averaged this time around 20 games, and 2 weeks ago we were 23. So pretty much the same, which is a decent number. And active players, which is kind of this is starting to be an important number to sort of think about. So this week it's 33, and last week it was 35. So again, roughly about the same number of players, but it would be nice to see that number go up. So who has got really nice win rates? Shout out to Cybers, Kursu, Cat, Carl, Captain Camo, T-Dog, Dirt Ghost, Stamina, Shoitan, Sick, and Ginger Claws, all with above 50%. So very nice skills on those games, boys. Battles. Who's been putting in a lot of time and effort? Shooting, BC, Emperor, Mike, Sortex, Sick, Jafter, Jamie, Rolling Thunder, Stamina, Exerves, I think that's how you say that name, Kursu, and Captain Camo. All, like, I mean, especially with these ones over here in the 40s and 50s, that is a lot of time and energy spent in advances. Next is advances, or sorry, global vibe. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Dude, the numbers have gone way down. What's going on? Oh, right, the map is frozen, so it's kind of pointless to talk about global map. But all right, Oh no, wait a minute, we're not done yet. We have another interview. I totally forgot about the interview. So this time it's Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Hey, how you doing? Appreciate it.
Cool. So first off, what's your position in the clan? What's your job title?
XO with leaning more towards the day-to-day stuff and recruiting rather than I'm not really strats or global map, more the day-to-day ops.
Day-to-day ops, and I know from my own sort of observation, you're one of the guys that's on quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it makes sense that you're day-to-day.
Yeah, no life. There's Empress says no vida, no vida.
Fine. Okay, so the other thing about this interview is just to sort of find out, like, you personally, what is it that you want to do in this clan? What is it that you're sort of actively trying to, shape, or a goal that you're trying to, have happen? What is it that you want to do here?
My goal is just it's kind of twofold. It's obviously we all want to be competitive, but I want to be able to give everybody to provide a place where we can balance competition and place for good tanking with like a non-toxic environment. Just foster somewhere where you look forward to getting on. We get enough BS in our lives that tanking shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to come on here, platoon with guys during the day, or play Clan Wars at night and not worry about bullshit, for lack of a better word.
Cool.
But
and
yeah, to foster just a good environment, balance it with good competitive play.
So, let's say theoretically somebody has a problem with a certain person in this clan. Let's just say, Emperor. And let's say Emperor, calls you names, picks you to play tanks that you suck in because they're horrible tanks, and even tells you to, like, go die in global map. I mean, so are you the guy no, sorry, not me. Just randomly, if that was sort of the case, are you the guy that we would come to talk about?
Yeah, and I'm used to I've been picked on by her for a couple of years now, and I look forward to it on a daily basis. But yeah, I mean, anytime you have a problem with anybody in the clan, whether it's an officer, whether it's just another clanmate or somebody calling you out, well, the first thing, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna put you guys in a room and let you talk. I mean, I'd hope that we're all adult enough to try to talk it out. I mean, we get this many people, especially competitive people, in any group. Not everybody's gonna mesh well or see eye to eye. But then the first thing I'm gonna do is put you in a room and see if you can talk it out. And I mean, 90% of the times I think that's gonna work. But if it doesn't, then I'll mediate it.
Cool. All right, that sounds good. It sounds like that's probably out of all of the XOs, you might have the hardest job because people can
Yeah,
be
with Empress being here, it's gonna be 24/7. But my previous line of work, I've had conflicts management, conflicts resolution training, so that should come in handy.
Yes, yeah. It's funny how there's certain things in real life that we can pull into the game. So
And
yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've used them more in this clan than I ever used them at work. And that was managing 30 people on a 6 days a week.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, Jamie, thanks very much for the interview.
Anytime, man.
Yeah,
You're doing a
and
good job. I really look forward to these,
yeah, it's
especially when you called out Zoff for being a cheater, because that is known.
and yeah, we I'm gonna try to sort of streamline it a little bit. I got a little bit different format this time around, so hopefully it continues to like evolve and get better. So it's cool.
But definitely will. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Anytime.
Okay, now the video is done, and now I can go back to this, and I can say, there you go, a weekend review for September 22nd. Hopefully a little bit shorter, hopefully a little bit quicker. Also, something just to sort of add in there on TeamSpeak in the training room. I posted a new video about the training that we did with mediums. So 6 mediums grouping up and then splitting off and just sort of practicing focus fire and moving in mediums and timing of mediums. So check out that video because I think we did well and we covered off a few things, and that's good. And maybe we can add in a few more training videos as we go along and make it easier if you weren't in a medium training video that you could then just watch the video instead. Thanks, guys.